Welcome, my name is Peter Rush, aka The Pitch Doctor, and this is a short, about 5 minutes video on preparing a basic business presentation. Relax, you don't need to take any notes because accompanying the video, if you go to the website www.thepitchschool.com, you will find some resources there. I'll be updating that quite regularly as well. So you're about to do a business presentation. Perhaps it's your first one, perhaps it's an early one, or perhaps you're just wanting to improve what you do. So I've got 3 big ideas that I'm going to share with you, first of all. The first big idea is you've been chosen to do this because you have some special knowledge or expertise, or your job or role is such that people want you to do a presentation about something. So first of all, vote of confidence in yourself. You've been chosen to do it because you've got something to offer. Secondly, anybody can do a basic business presentation. There's nothing magical or expert about them. It's a very simple process. I'm going to take you through that very shortly. Thirdly, it's all about end in mind. It's actually not about you. It's about what you will be able to do with your audience. Okay, so summarizing that, 1, you've been chosen because you can do it. 2, it's actually fairly easy. And 3, it's about focusing on your audience. Okay, so let's go right to the beginning then and think about how you're going to put this together. Well, the first thing you need to think about is what is it you want to achieve? You will probably be tempted to go right to PowerPoint, write a whole lot of words on PowerPoint and just give us a whole lot of words because you'll be nervous and you don't want to lose your way. Well, actually, that's not a really good way to go about it. We can remember 5 things. We can hold on to 5 big ideas at once. Any more than that and they slip off. We'll always leave your presentation with 1 big idea. That should be your most important idea. So there's a number for you, 5. Don't have more than 5 major topics or themes or ideas to your presentation. Your most important one first and work through a sequence. So that gets you your content, your 5 big ideas. It needs to be topped and tailed though. Just as I started with an introduction and said what the presentation was going to be about, you also need to do the same. And there's a really simple tool that you can use called intro. Intro is a way of getting us pointing in the direction mentally, emotionally and physically that you want to take us. We're a bit like horses before a race. So intro, the I stands for impact. Without attention, you can have no communication. So you've got to get our attention. Now you've got to direct it. The N stands for need. Why are we here? What's the purpose of your presentation? What's it about? The T is title. It's simply a hook to hang your ideas on. I haven't come up with anything great for this, but I've given it a simple name. It says what it is on the tin. Basic business presentations. How do you do them? Yeah. Range. What are you going to cover and how are you going to cover it and why this way? Yeah, so that gives you a chance to look at your 5, perhaps 3, 4, 5 subject areas. The less the better. 3 is a really good number, by the way. 3 subject areas. What you're covering, why you're covering that way, and how long it's going to take. Yeah, and then finally, the O is for objective, which takes you back to the need. It should be connected. So why are you doing the presentation? To inform, to persuade, to excite, to just update, whatever. Whatever the end in mind is going to set the tone for the presentation. Okay, so that's your beginning. You've got your middle, which is your 3, 4, or no more than 5 main areas. And then that brings you finally to your summary. Now your summary should repeat what you've just said, but in fresh words, bringing together the big ideas you introduced at the beginning and the journey that you promised that you'd take us on, and summarizing neatly what you've just told us and what the big takeaway is and what the next action should be as a result of this presentation. What do you want us to do, say, think, feel as a result of it? Okay, so in summary then, a basic business presentation is something you've been asked to do because you are expert in something or you have special knowledge. So therefore, a vote of confidence, you've been asked to do it because you can, and because you've got the information we want. Nerves are natural and normal. I'll talk a little bit about those in another one of these YouTubes. You need to then organise yourself by having no more than 5 major themes or subject areas. You need an intro to get your presentation off. You then go through your presentation in a series of blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then you summarise by bringing together everything that you've said. So in summary, I hope you've found that useful. I think you've got some simple ideas how to structure your presentation, and on other videos that I'll produce, I'll take you into some detail about how exactly you do that.